Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
AG Sessions directs DOJ prosecutors to grill FBI agents about Clinton-Uranium-One evidence. During an October hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee, Attorney General Jeff Sessions told Chairman Chuck Grassley, REA, that the Department of Justice may investigate Hillary Clinton's role in the Uranium-One deal. Is Sessions finally following through on his promise? NBC News reports. On the orders of Attorney General Jeff Sessions, Justice Department prosecutors have begun asking FBI agents to explain the evidence they found in a now-dormant criminal investigation into a controversial uranium deal that critics have linked to Bill and Hillary Clinton, multiple law enforcement officials told NBC News. The interviews with FBI agents are part of the Justice Department's effort to fulfill a promise an Assistant Attorney General made to Congress last month to examine whether a special counsel was warranted to look into what has become known as the Uranium-One deal, a senior Justice Department official said. At issue is a 2010 transaction in which the Obama administration allowed the sale of U.S. uranium mining facilities to Russia's State Atomic Energy Company. Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State at the time, and the State Department was one of 9 agencies that agreed to approve the deal after finding no threat to U.S. national security. Reports of the Justice Department looking into the deal come after Senator John Barrasso, RA, stating he believes his office is in possession of evidence that suggests the Obama administration lied about key aspects of the Uranium-One deal approval process. In a letter to Congress, a leading nuclear official appears to confirm the lawmakers' conclusion. Daily Caller reports. The current chair of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC, said that one of her Obama-appointed predecessor's responses to Congress on a key aspect of the Uranium-One deal did not capture the intricacies of the matter. I would note that, as your letter makes clear, the responses you have received have not fully depicted the complexity of this issue, NRC Chairwoman Christine Svinicki said in response to a question from Wyoming Republican Senator John Barrasso during a Wednesday Senate hearing. Uranium-One did not need a specific NRC license to export U.S. uranium, Barrasso said. Instead, Uranium-One only needed to be, and later was, listed as a supplier on a transport company's NRC export license. 2 weeks ago, Barrasso expanded his investigation into the deal. The move by the Justice Department suggests the Clinton Foundation is back in the crosshairs of the country's top law enforcement agents. The Hill's John Solomon and Allison Spann previously reported on the foundation's ties to firms involved in the Uranium-One deal. Documents obtained by John Solomon and Allison Spann of the Hill reveal APCO, the firm linked to 10X, the Russian nuclear energy giant involved in the Uranium-One deal, contributed more to the Clinton Foundation between 2008 and 2016 than previously reported. John Solomon and Allison Spann of the Hill report. The site, created to detect conflicts of interest for Secretary of State Hillary Clinton because of her family's various charitable efforts, shows APCO gave between $25,000 and $50,000 over the last decade. For instance, an internal CGI document prepared in fall 2011 lists APCO's in-kind contribution at $275,000 for that year alone. And APCO's annual report on its global charitable efforts boasted of a large jump in support for CGI in 2011. Circa reporter Sarah Carter previously reported on the background of APCO Worldwide Incorporated, the consulting firm with ties to the Clinton family that lobbied on behalf of Russian nuclear giant 10X in relation to the Uranium-One deal. In a head-scratching statement, APCO Worldwide Incorporated claims they had nothing to do with the Clinton Uranium-One scandal. In a statement to Circa, APCO Worldwide Incorporated said Thursday, APCO was not involved on any aspect of Uranium-One, or the CFIUS process relating to it. APCO worldwide undertook activities on behalf of 10X in 2010 and 2011 relating to civil nuclear cooperation, which APCO properly disclosed in detail at the time in public filings. Separately, since 2007 to 2008, APCO provided services in kind to the Clinton Global Initiative. APCO's work for 10X and APCO's work for the Clinton Global Initiative were separate and unconnected, publicly documented from the outset, and fully consistent with all regulations and U.S. law.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.